people. Irina Heaver here from sunny Dubai, and I'm here with a good friend of mine all the way from Singapore, Dunstan.
Hi.
Thank you so much for making it. I am so glad to see you, because over the last 18 months, 16 months, we've only seen each other on Zoom.
Yeah.
Now we're sitting down in one space. It's so good to see you. I just want to hug you, but it's Corona time, so I fist bump you. How are you?
Yeah,
How's life?
I'm doing awesome, man. Yeah, just came over to Dubai from the 7th, and many things have happened.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So business is going on?
Business is doing even better. I love the COVID times, but yeah.
Well, that's the thing about it. If you position yourself for the win, it doesn't matter what's going on with the markets. It doesn't matter what's happening in the world. You're positioning yourself for the win. Dunstan is one of the OGs in the crypto space. Do you mind taking a couple of minutes to introduce yourself? What are you working on? Because every time we speak, you have another amazing project going on. You have another amazing country you are invading with your projects. A couple of minutes, what are you busy with right now?
A bit of introduction about myself. I've been in the space for quite some time. For those that actually know me, or those that don't know, you can actually Google me at Dunstan Teo. What I do is I run a couple of consultancies in the space. We build tech. We run blockchain projects. We do sovereign coins and regulations for governments. So that's my main focus in life, pushing the cryptocurrency and pushing Bitcoin especially, and for the governments to accept Bitcoin into their sovereign funds and such. So that's my main focus. But as a business, what I do is I actually accelerate, build companies. We push them into different countries. Like recently, I'm in Dubai. Signed a couple of board seats over here in Dubai, so that's amazing. A couple of good companies, major companies have accepted me into their wing. So we are looking to actually structure their tokens. We are looking to syndicate and bring like other VCs along. So yeah.
So Dunstan, you've been in the space from early days, from
Yep.
almost the very beginning, and there's so much innovation coming out, and you've seen it all. You've seen the ICO craze, you've seen the STO craze that never actually happened, you've seen the DeFi craze of last year, now the NFT craze. What are you excited about? What do you think about the DeFi NFTs? What shall where shall people put their eggs? In which basket?
Well, technically for DeFi, right, a lot of people, when they try to put their funds into DeFi, and because they don't understand the tech, they don't understand whether the smart contracts actually work and so on, I feel that they are taking a huge risk. If they want, they actually should be going more into like tokens that are already on the exchanges. I might be a bit traditional on that. I do like DeFi. I've invested heavily, been like one of the early investors in the DeFi space and so on. But still, I myself know the risk, and I'm willing to bear the risk. But when it comes to a retail trader, right, they might not know what's going on. So that's going to be a huge problem actually. Next would also be I'm personally excited about NFTs. I was a professional gamer. Yeah, so yeah.
And that's how you got into crypto.
Yeah, and that's how I got into
professional
Bitcoin.
Gamer part. Yeah.
So with that, right, I also invested in certain NFTs. Like spent a couple of thousands of dollars, and like made like a couple of hundreds of thousands from just NFT alone. And NFT is exciting to me because I've been collecting cards like Magic the Gathering cards and so on for a long time, and now it's a digital version, and I find that more things can be done. You can do a VR, you can make it into a world. You can even have yield-bearing products in that. In which what I'm doing. So right now I am doing a yield-bearing commodity NFT. So
yield-bearing commodity NFT.
Yeah, we have wine futures. That actually generates yield. We have commodities. We have real farmlands that are generating yield. They are producing pigs. They are producing apples. They are producing rice, wheat, and so on. And they have signed their contracts over to us. And yeah, so when people purchase these NFTs, right, they actually do a rev share of these arable lands, these farmlands, and
So it's a real farmland,
correct.
not the imaginary
It's a
one.
real farmland, but we
Okay.
made it into a imaginary NFT thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a new exciting thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you basically have, instead of having a title deed, which is a piece of paper, you
Correct.
have an NFT, an overview of your farmland.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I have
Yeah.
not heard of anything like this.
Correct.
That's amazing. So you're long on NFTs and you're active in NFTs.
Yeah.
And a lot of people should spend their time learning about NFTs.
Yep. And right here in Dubai, I actually met a reclusive billionaire. They will be signing over his rights to his relics. And they would allow us to do auctions and to make like 3D versions of these NFTs. So those are actually quite amazing stuff. Yeah.
Okay. You're in Dubai right now.
Yep.
This is not your first time.
Nah.
For the first time we met it feels like a century
Yeah,
ago.
well-
We've met in Dubai.
Yes.
And you keep coming back.
Yep.
Why do you keep coming back?
Well, there's a lot of opportunities here in Dubai. Like the population here is generally well-to-do, so and there's a lot of exciting opportunities. Things that you can't find in the other parts of the world, they all gather over here, and this is exciting. You know, we have the Russian oligarchs here, we have the Chinese investors here, we have tech owners here, like tech unicorn owners here. We have like the Saudi royals here, and you know,
It's a
pretty
happening
exciting.
place.
Yeah, it's happening. Like I just met with like also a representative of the royal family of the Kuwait ruling family. So these are exciting people to meet. Yeah.
And absolutely, that's why I love Dubai. You don't know who you're talking to. You
Yeah.
do not know who you're going to meet next.
Yeah.
A movie star, a royal
Yeah.
family, and the beautiful thing that everybody treats each other with respect and
Yes.
dignity, and that respect and dignity is afforded to everyone. This is
Yeah.
a very safe place.
I mean, you put it this way, right? I'm a person that, you know, wherever I walk around, I'm wearing the same thing all the time. And
Yeah,
yet,
I tried to make him wear a three-piece suit for this interview. He said it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I met with the royals like this, right? So nope, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. So, but even then, you know, they treat me with respect. Yeah.
So, AIBC Summit is coming to Dubai in
Yeah.
May, and I'm so excited because every AIBC Summit we're hanging around together in Malta.
Oh, yeah.
So after a lot of nagging, Iman has finally bringing the event here, and that is so cool and so exciting. You're one of the key speakers, and we are so excited to have you there. For those who are watching us, can you briefly let them know why they should come? Why
Yeah.
they should come for the AIBC Summit, which is sponsored by the government of Dubai.
Yes.
How amazing is that? Not just sanctioned, but sponsored.
Yep.
That's amazing when a government is actually giving so much credit to our space that they're sponsoring an international event.
Yep.
So why people should come and why people should set up here, why people should do business here?
Well, already, you know, just now we talk about the all sort of different opportunities in Dubai, the sort of investors you'll meet, the people you meet, right? The quality of the people is just amazing over here in Dubai. That's number one. The investors here, the people who have funds, and you know, the sort of funds that they have is very different from where you see all around, like with the other parts of the world. And they are always open for investments, they are open to meet out, they are open for partnerships. I even just met somebody who is actually in a hedge fund that invests in banks like Deutsche Bank and so on. So the quality of people is amazing. That's one. And number two is this: Iman has always been known to only allow good companies, good projects to be in the event. And always he has a QC, he has a good team, a big team to QC, and to bring like quality people in the event.
like you and I.
Yeah, like us, right? I'm not, but like, I just walk around. But Irina is one of them. So yeah, so with people like that around, right? Then things happen, the magic happens.
Absolutely. When
Yeah.
you put quality people together
Yeah.
in the same room for 4 days, magic happens.
Yeah.
Last question. What do you think about DAOs? Is DAO the future, or is it a hype? Are you doing any work in the DAO space?
Okay, so DAOs are interesting structures. sooner or later, when economic system fails and like control structures fail, which is going to happen, even though it might not happen in our generation, it might happen later on. DAOs for companies and DAOs for governmental structures are pretty important, because at the end of the day, right, control is only control when it's soft. When you use hard control structures on people, people tend to fight back. And that's not a good move. But when it comes to DAO and decentralized autonomous organizations, they actually bring and allow even simple people like me to be able to partake in a governance. And that's something which I feel is amazing. And these structures actually come from like the traditional Red Indians. They came from like Africa. People who are very in tune with, in harmony to the planet Earth and to people around. And with that, right, I believe that DAOs are actually the next evolution of governance structures.
Are you working on anything in DAO?
Always.
Thank you, Dunstan. It was amazing having you here, and it's amazing having you working on amazing projects, and we see all of you in May.